Okay, so today is day 56 being housed. It is Friday, October the 10th, and so I'm just walking back to where I'm currently living. I stopped at my parents' place after going to the gym. I need to pick up a winter coat. I want to provide an update on, so this is maybe the third time I've seen them since I moved, and so just an update on how things are and how things how things progress. Like in a relationship, everything is like there's nothing but peace that I feel inside. There's no longer that aggressive spirit that was trying to dominate and control when I was there. Meaning, oh my goodness, when I was there, it was really, really bad. Everything, there was just constant, do this. Why did you do that? Don't do that. Do this. Why didn't you do that? Do this. And just so much, it was just hostility all the time, and very similar to in spirit and in attitude, and also in confusion to where I'm currently living. And we're talking more detail about that in the future, but right now we're just get the just what's taking place. So when I went there, I just phoned when I was at the gym and just asked if I could drop by and pick up the coat, and they said yeah, for sure. So when I went there, I went and I was like, hey, can I sneak downstairs and get my coat? And my mother said, you don't have to sneak anywhere. This is, like it's you're welcome here. Okay. And I was just like, okay, yeah, no, I'll just go downstairs and get the coat. So I went down and got the coat, and I talked to my father, and he's just very, very, very chipper, and he loves talking about like when I'm working, and about like he's interested in like the job, and and all these different things. And it was just a really nice and just a very polite and respectful conversation. And this is the way, like the way he was talking to me and the way he treats me right now is the way he talks and treats the people at church. So it's a really, really nice and very polite and charismatic and very caring person. And then my mother is the exact same way. So she's like, I want to talk with you. Talk to me about like, so she's upstairs. So when I was leaving, she's like, here, come in the living room and talk. And she's asking about work. And she's like, would you like something to eat? And so she offered me a sandwich, and I gladly took it. It was quite delicious. And and then she just she asked about work, and she seems very engaged and very interested, but only for a short period of time, and then she's very disengaged. But it's just the way I'm talking with you right now. Like this is the level of politeness and the level of like it's just like a very like a caring relationship, but our relationship's not that of like a mother-father or mother and father and their child. It's a relationship of like a mother and a father and like a distant relative who just periodically drops by. So there's a little bit of familiarity there, but not much. And so she showed me, so nobody sends me any videos of my of my niece. I can still receive videos on WhatsApp. That's how I communicate with people. My older sister and my younger sister both have WhatsApp. My younger sister doesn't like to use WhatsApp, but she has it. My older sister, my younger sister, and my mom all have Facebook, but literally nobody sends me any videos of my niece or my nephew. So I've been virtually just like edged out. Like I don't have a vehicle right now, so I can't. They live in a community about 10 minutes away. So I just hear everything secondhand. So they were talking to me about my niece she's now potty trained, and but this is the way it's been the entirety of my life. It's been my mother, my father, my two sisters, and then me. So I'm not really a part of their family, and I'm treated much differently. Like I don't have like the same level of rights in their household, and at any moment any of them can lash out and yell at me. They could threaten to punch me in the face. They can and I'm not saying that to be overly dramatic. I sincerely mean that's happened in the past. Like that's a reality. And that's why I think it's nice having that video recorded, even just from last Sunday of like the owner's mother, like the way she lashed out at me, and lashes out at me is the way my parents and my sister lash out at me, and it's literally, it seems like the exact same spirit. And if you brought any of these things up to any of them, they would look you in the eyes and say, I would never do anything like that. Like that's not something I would ever do. Unfortunately, it's rather commonplace with them. And so anyway, that is like, I think that's the gist of it. I thought it was just a nice like it was only there for about half an hour, 40 minutes. But in terms of like when I lived there with them, it was very abusive. A lot of control, a lot of manipulation, and a lot of like really hurtful and cruel things said. Like they're very, when they have an anger about them that is vicious, like an anger about them that I truly believe if they could get away with it and they didn't have convictions against it, they would murder somebody, much like the owner's mother at the place I'm living at. This might sound like I'm again over exaggerating, but if you even listen to that, I'll try and get the other recording up as well. If you listen to those recordings, even though it's just a recording and you can't see the person, just hearing it, you'll be able to understand, like it'll give you shivers, because you're going to hear somebody that it's like they're possessed by an unclean spirit, and they're completely out of control. And like, but the level of hate is it's very, very deep, and it does not align with once again, that was over a few bags, potentially, that may or may not have been stolen, and over, I think, like a little bit of juice. Oh, I'm gonna offer to ride here. One moment.